Hello, hello, and welcome to Let's Play this video game called VVVVVV. Some of you might have been expecting this if you've watched my channel in recent times, but this LP is not something which any human being might expect. It's going to be something very strange, but we're going to start with something reasonable. Now, the introduction to this LP, which will be a few videos at most, is me playing through the entire game. Yeah! So let's just go ahead and go, I guess. New game, erase my current saves, and etc. So, there's people, there was a flash, looks like we're on the spaceship. Is everything okay? Oh no, we've hit some kind of interference. Uh-oh, the alarm's ringing. We're going to crash! Evacuate! Get out of the ship! Quick, quick, quick! The guys were flashing and then the screen went black. And this blue guy reappears somewhere else. Sorry for a grammar mistake. Not grammar, whatever. Guys? Oh, look at his face. He's so sad. So, this game, we are Captain Viridian, and something strange happened and we got kicked out of our ship, and Captain Viridian is alone. And conundrum, yeah, you can't pass through there, there's a spike, but if you manage to read what was at the top of the screen, you can press the action button to flip like that. That's the thing with this game, basically, is that you have 3 actions you can do, which is move up and down and flip gravity. So yeah, let's go down there. What's this? Ah, ball. Oopsie. I hate this place. And I have found a shiny trinket. For reasons which I won't really explain, this is pretty much the only shiny trinket I will get in the whole game, because I'm not really interested in finding secret stuff right now. Some kind of log, who cares about text, seriously. So yeah, this part of the LP is just me playing through the game and playing through the levels, and I won't be getting any of the secret stuff. Oh, what happens? There's a message. Violet, is that you? Violet was the girl in pink we saw earlier. Well, you don't know that she's a girl, but now you know. Oh noes. Oh noes, we've all been teleported away randomly. Yeah, we're in the space station. Wonder how Violet managed to contact us here, but whatevs. Whatevs. Okay, we just need to find a teleporter, and then we'll be able to get back to safety and rescue ourselves. So, as I say, this introductory thing is basically me demoing all the levels, you might even say that. So if I'm playing super fast, so there's a shiny trinket here, and I'm going to ignore it. Heck yeah for ignorance. La la la. If you have the time to read the levels of the rooms, do so, because it's pretty entertaining, I can tell you that. Except this room where it's just called quicksand, because it's quicksand, and yeah, da 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 da. And there's a teleporter, heck yeah, we can go back to the ship. And there's Violet waiting for us. Captain! Level complete. And apparently I just rescued Violet. Something's wrong with that, because she was here, safe in the ship all that time. But hey. And Violet's the doctor. Bizarre signal interfering with our equipment, quantum position, collapse. Fix the ship, find the rest of the crew. They're all some places, man. This guy, he's stuck in an infinite fall. I hope there's air, otherwise there won't be any terminal velocity and he'll just drop down faster and faster and faster and faster. Does that make any sense, since there doesn't seem to be much gravity in a normal sense, but hey. So, basically the gist of this game is you have 4 crew members which are lost somewhere in the universe, and you've got to find them. Being there's a total of 6 people, and we've already have 2 of them. So, you can talk to Violet, and oh, Viridian, is feeling a bit overwhelmed. And look at his face, he's so sad. La la la. Yeah. So anyway, this is the ship. This is where you can listen to all the music in the game, which will listen in the game. So we won't do that only when you've found some shiny trinkets in your previous playthrough at best. And this is where you store the shiny trinkets. And as I said, I'm not going to get any of them. And this is the world map, you could say, Dimension VVVVVV. So there's lots of exploring to do and finding those question marks and finding shiny trinkets, and I'm going to ignore all of that and go straight for the levels. We're going to start with the warp zone. Let's go to the warp zone. Heck yeah. No, let's not go to the... Yes, let's go to the warp zone. Sorry about that. So, the way is over there. Yeah, I don't have the passion for exploring all that stuff. Sorry about that. La la la. So, oh! Ooh, I almost died here. That would be pathetic. And moving around, there's random teleporters around, which they're not random. They're not random actually. They're fixed, and they warp us in some kind of place. And da 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 da. Exploring. It's not exploring when you know where you're supposed to go. Oops. And these sea things, I haven't mentioned those. They're checkpoints basically. When you get hit, then you spawn back at the previous checkpoint which you checked. This is a teleporter. They save your game every time you find one. And you can teleport back to the ship or any other teleporter actually, I think. Not going to use them ever, so whatever. And this place is the warp zone. This is the warp zone. So what's special about this is that, as you can see, when I go up on the top of the screen, I spawn back at the bottom. Basically every room is like that. This is how it is. And if there's two exits on one edge which fits an exit on the other edge, then they're connected. However, if one exit doesn't have any connection, like this one here, then it means you're going to move to the next room. So up here I move to the next room. Take the red pill, not the blue pill, and these things. Weird headless bodies. The enemies in this game, apparently most of them spawn from the dreams of the designer. I don't think I've talked about him yet. His name is Terry Kavanagh. Kavanagh, not sure how you pronounce that. This room is pretty annoying, and I forgot to press the flip button, so yeah. I should mention that obey! La la la. I should mention that I just updated my patch of this game because there's a version 2.1. For those of you who have the game, version 2.1 is pretty hidden actually. It took me quite a long while to just discover it. And it helps, it makes the game much more fluid actually, and it's quite surprising the difference. Hey, there's a TV screen here. Let's have a look at it. The other day I was chased down the hallway by a giant cube with the word avoid on it. These security measures go way too far, so we have absolutely no idea what's happening, what kind of dimension we're in, and I think kind of discover this throughout the game, but oops! Whoops, I got a bit impatient. I did get a bit impatient here. Basically, this new patch actually, yeah, I'm going to ignore this tiny trinket, and it makes the game much faster for me, and it's quite surprising, and it means I have to relearn some stuff. But overall, I can see that I can still remember most of how the game works, so that's pretty good. La la la. Oh wow, so much stuff to talk about, but I'm playing so fast. Whatever will I do? I haven't talked about the music yet. Oh my god, I haven't talked about the music yet. Oh, did this wrong. Obviously talking at the same time as playing is not the best thing to do in the universe. What happened? Oh. I'm going to clear this room if I have to die a million times. Oh, phew. And here, we found Chief Verdigris. He's okay, phew. Is everything alright? It's Violet. She's fine, she's back on the ship. Oh, great. Chief Verdigris seems strangely interested in Violet, and he follows us once we've rescued him. And conveniently, just after we rescue someone, there's a teleporter. Heck yeah! The music in this stage was called Pressure Cooker, one of my favorite musics in this game. And this game overall has lots of really great music, and let's have a look at quickly. Hey there, Verdigris. Yeah, I'm so glad that Violet's alright. This guy is really interested in Violet, right? Can get the ship moving, it's going to take a while. I'm an engineer! I'm an engineer! I'm an engineer! I'm an engineer. Yeah, he's an engineer. Alright, let's talk to Violet again. Yay, I found Verdigris. Thank you so much. I'm worried about Vitellery. Oh no. A lollipop bot, seriously. Yeah, let's go rescue Vitellery. It's time to go rescue Vitellery. La la la. So, I'm going to a level which is called Hell Mighty No. It's actually called a secret because I'm not going to reveal that until quite some time. Look, there was a V. There was a V-shaped platform earlier. Da -da 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 -da. So the music in this overworld is actually called Passion for Exploring. So yeah, yes indeed. The thing is all chiptunes, and so this is the stage where Vitellery is hidden. Heck yeah. La, 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 la. So this stage, so the previous one had its gimmick was the flipping around the edges of the rooms. In this one, give me a V. In this one, it's conveyor belts all over the place, and those are sand blocks, quicksand blocks, which there's quite a lot of. Also moving platforms, which are actually quite rare. Let's get that checkpoint for no apparent reason. And the music in this stage, which was also the music for the first stage of the game, is the best song in this game, bar none. Pretty much the main theme, for me at least. Pushing onwards, heck yeah, best chiptune ever. There's a shiny trinket here, we're going to ignore it again. La la la, the solution is dilution. Level complete, heck yeah, no, actually no, that's a lie. And there's a terminal here, what does it have to say? Something is going to collapse eventually, oh. So there's stuff over the left, we're going to ignore that because it's a shiny trinket. What lies beneath? Spikes do! Ha ha ha! And let's not sing too much. Chipper, cipher, whatever. If you fall up, just pick yourself down. Think that's backwards. The guy who did the room names, I forgot who he is, but he's quite a famous video game person actually. Seeing dollar signs, annoying room, but I know how to do it. No warning. There's absolutely nothing down there. Absolutely nothing. So we go the other way. And hey, look at that. Do you recognize those rooms? These were the end rooms of the first stage, the space station, and you might recognize this as well. In fact, we are still in the space station. This stage is pretty much called Space Station 2. And it's just a nice feature, so you're going to recognize this was where there was the bus earlier. V-Stitch is the most annoying room in the universe. And good luck getting this tiny trinket, I tell you that. But I'm not going to get it. And this is the best part of the music. This is the best part of the music. I'm just amazed at how he could compose something like that. And here's Vitellery! It's good to see you alright, Professor. The ship is okay. Wow, Vitellery is really interested in the ship. And, of course. Background interference in this dimension preventing the ship from finding a teleporter when it would crash. All we teleporting in different locations. That sounds about right. Let's get a move on. Heck yeah, get your saves. Level complete! I rescued Vitellery. Pretty much everyone is named after their colour, so Vitellery is actually this shade of yellow. Yes, it is. Uh-oh, what happened? We're not in the ship! This is Richard. Captain, have we been here? No, where are we? Oh, the captain is so sad. Deflecting our teleporter transmission. It would just want to find another teleporter, so that happened. So what happens in this level is that Vitellary follows me whenever I'm on the ground in the normal position, but not when I'm flipped. So this is used for some kind of interesting puzzle/platformer things. Not very difficult most of the time. Checkpoint. Blah 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 blah. Weird unstable dimension interference. Must I do everything for you? Well, apparently I do. Jumpa. Best dialogue in the game. Oh, what was that? What was what? That big sea thing. I wonder what it does. Oh, I don't really know. Look, it's sad again. It's probably best not to acknowledge that it's that. It's just a gameplay thing. Let's ignore it. Doesn't make any sense. La la la. For this room, there's a trick. The trick is to do that. Thanks for learning. And do as I say. Oops, sorry about that. Skip the dialogue. Do as I say, not as I do. This room is freaking annoying. But apparently I'm doing alright. Yes, and this way is easier. Problem is that when you're on the reverse side, I did a hand gesture there, you won't be able to see it, that's amazing. Well, you can't stay on the platforms for long because you're going to crash into the spikes. Oh, mind your head. It is getting kind of lower ceiling. And this room I don't really understand, but looks like I do fine. Yes, excellent. You're falling behind. This is a puzzle. This is an actual puzzle. We've got to do it this way. Got to do it this way because Vitellary is a freaking moron, and apparently he has no sense of verticality, obviously. And class dismissed. Okay, let's get back to the ship. And Vitellary is saying, let's talk to him for a bit. No coincidence that the teleporter was drawn to that dimension. There's something there I think it might be causing the interference and something else from leaving. Oh, science! Science, science. So, next person we're going to rescue, it's going to be the Vermilion. Moving around the world map, that dimension, VVVVVV, and stuck. No exploring being done, no exploring being done. And teleporter Devo, no clue what that means. And this is the level, the tower. It's an auto-scrolling, upward auto-scrolling level, so it's pretty interesting, I've got to say that. The music is called Positive Force. It's a pretty ridiculously overexcited remix of Pushing Onwards. And in my opinion it has absolutely no place here and it should be reserved for other points in the game, but I'm not the composer, and his name being Magnus Paulsen. He's a genius, by the way. Well, not a genius, might be overdoing it, but really did something really great for this game. And seriously, listen to that. Listen to that. My microphone just hit something, so you might have heard something. And blah blah blah. This level, it's the easiest level in the game, by the way. And wow, this music is so overexcited. Ta-da. And easy level. What's funny is that I need to talk about the game more. At the top and the bottom of the screen there are spikes which only appear when you get close to there, so basically you don't want to go too fast upwards. And hi there, Vermilion, otherwise you will die. He thought he was the only one to escape the ship. What's the situation? Skipped stuff, obviously. Get it back, get back. There's a teleporter in the next run. How convenient. How convenient. Level complete. Heck yeah. And only one crew member remains. We'll almost finish the game. Uh-oh, we're not in the ship. Once again. Man, there's lots of bugs in those teleporters. Vermilion, where are you? Whee! Hang on, I'll save you. He didn't seem to be in needing of being saved. Don't think he did. Wii Sports. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And the Gravitron. Survive for 60 seconds. This is what it says. It's actually a cylinder that you can... It's a product of a circle and segments, line segments in math sense, which means you can move through the left and right edges. This is the hardest thing in the game, by the way. Whenever you die, it will move back, I think, to the closest 5-second period. And it starts alright, it starts easy enough, but around now it starts getting a bit too hard. 30 seconds is the beginning of the worst section, where these symmetric things, and it's being pretty nice here, so excellent. Most excellent. And the end of the Gravitron. Man, I'm going to beat the Gravitron without dying. Am I seriously going to beat the Gravitron without dying? That would be pretty awesome. As you can see, I've learned the thing pretty much damn well. And I've spent a lot of time learning that thing, I can tell you that. Yeah! Oh wow, that's awesome. Again, let's go again! Vermilion is a funny guy. He's the only funny guy of the lot. Oh, he's probably the only one who's not a scientist slash engineer slash doctor, etc. He's more of an adventure exploring guy, kind of like a Viridin actually. Let's talk to everyone. It's good to be back. I've got work to catch up on. There's lots of questions about this dimension for me. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Let's not talk. Let's just go finish the game. Yep, it was. It was. It's great to be back. Can't wait to help you. Yeah. What Vermilion does, that he kind of moves out on the map and you can talk to him at some random places. But let's not worry too much about that and do rescue our last crew member. Remember that only one remains. This person is Victoria. So let's go and do this. Get ready to bounce! This place is called the laboratory. And it features those weird threads. I call them threads. White threads, which makes you bounce when you hit them, basically. So they reverse your gravity without you having to stand on the ground and press the action button, which makes for some interesting stuff. And I'm still not used to that speed in that patch, apparently. And there was a terminal here, but I guess I ignored it. And free your mind! I changed my mind. Wow, so many room names! So many room names. Ooh, almost got hit here, but it's alright. It's alright. There's a tantalizing trinket, which ooh, hi there, Vermilion! I'm helping! No, you're not helping! You're not helping at all! Stop lying like that! And spike strip deployed. I never read that name, actually. Vibrating spring problem. Strings don't seem to be vibrating or whatever. Merge. Kids, his age bounce is one of the hardest rooms for me right now. And still, second try is not too bad. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. For those interested, there's a trinket beyond that very, very little space in the I'm sorry. So if you're interested in trinkets, you've got to go there. It's not fun. And difficult core, I'm not so good at that, which is why I beat it on my first try, and the living deaded. Diode, explosion. Why so blue? It's Victoria, look at how sad she is. And the captain came to rescue her. Victoria, I really hate her because she keeps whining all the time, which is why I rescue her last, obviously. Obviously, Philadelphia experiment, not sure about that. Probably a reference somewhere, but oh well. And I have rescued all the crew members. Heck yeah! So I guess I just beat the game. And Victoria's here. Welcome back. Oh, where's the captain? They all turn sad at the same time. How hilarious is that? Hello? Is anyone here? Obviously, we got warped somewhere strange again. This is the last level in the game. Origami room. And I just realised I haven't read all the level names. Please enjoy those repeats. Indeed, this level is kind of a final exam level because we're going to see everything we've seen in previous levels. So there's already quite a lot of those bouncy threads and the strange warping thing of the warp zone. And we saw the yes things which were present at the beginning of the game. And the rooms here all have hilarious names because they have V's inserted instead of other stuff. Do it yourself. V repair. Dimensional stability generator. Status online. This is what's creating the interference, so you have to turn it off to get back. Disabling the blah 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 will lead to instability. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes! Seriously, the whole dimension could collapse. Think about this for a minute. Are you really sure you want to do this? Yes! Warning! Dimensional stabilizer offline. And look at that color. Missing no. Hi there. How's it going? Uh-oh! And that's the end of the game. Music is positive force. And this is where positive force should be used because, man, this place is completely crazy and is the end of the game, so it's well deserved. La 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 la. There's a glitch here, as you can see. I have a way easier time with this room than the kids his age bounce in the laboratory because I have practiced this one more. It's how the world works. Cosmic creepers, the Villy people, you can cheat it like that. Panic room! Panic, 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 panic! It's a reverse tower. Well, it's much shorter, but it is a reverse tower anyway. And in the margins, and look, whoops, Heaven's Gates. Look at the, if you looked at the bottom of the screen at the right, whoops, you need to concentrate on the game. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it showed that the room name was changing. The final challenge, this is pretty much the last room of the game, and it's an actual tower room, and it has two parts. And the last straw, that's the last corridor. And shiny trinket, you can't not get that one. V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V V outer space. And game's over. The game's over. Game complete. All crew members rescued. 2 trinkets found. 26 minutes. 924 flips. 12 deaths. Well, that's why I have to kill you. Oh yeah, that was embarrassing. That's why I have to kill you. That was seriously embarrassing. Oh man. Not sure what happened in that room, but hey. No, what happened is that I failed early on and it kind of messed up with my timing. Any moment now. La! Welcome back, Captain. Heck yeah. Hello. Captain. You're alright. I knew you'd be okay. Turned off the source of the interference, and they were able to find him. And they managed to teleport him on board despite there not being a teleport in outer space. That's kind of strange. Dimension is starting to destabilize. Destabilize. Oh, it's going to collapse. Oh no. I don't even know for how long this thing is going to be existing. So we have to save this dimension and find a way home. Heck yeah, there's a way somehow. And credits. Captain Virgin, Dr. Violet, Professor Vitali, Officer Vermilion, Chief Verdigris, and Dr. Victoria. Girls Are Doctors, created by Terry Kavanagh and music by Magnus Paulsen. And oh yeah, rooms named by Foddy. He's the guy who created QWOP. QWOP. Oh man. Lots of people were involved. Thanks for play. there's a nice picture. These guys, they have weird looks, and they know how to play music. They know how to play music, and Viridian is the singer. Obviously, the most intelligent person plays the piano or the keyboard, whatever. Congratulations, your save files have been updated. So let's have a quick look at the secret lab. This place, you unlock it when you get all the trinkets in the real game, so we won't be seeing the unlock sequence, but there's research which helps people save the dimension and stuff, but what's interesting me right now is this room, the achievement room. So there's kind of lots of achievements for the Super Gravitron. I have the last one, but it didn't really save. Don't know what the Super Gravitron is. I'll see that another time. Win with less than X deaths. Beat the game in flip mode, which is when everything is vertically flipped. Complete the game, and time trials don't really matter. What's more interesting is this one. Master of the Universe. Complete the game in no death mode. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the real purpose of this LP. This game has a no death mode where if you get hit, it's all over. And you can't save anywhere, anytime. And this is what I want to accomplish live on, well not live, but recorded on camera. It's going to take a while. There's going to be lots of training involved. I'm going to see that training, and when I do it, I'm going to be the Master of the Universe, and there'll be this huge trophy here. It's going to be amazing, but it's going to be also very difficult. So please bear with me until I can finally do that. And next episode we'll be starting training. Basically I'll be going through each of the levels individually, trying to figure out exactly the best way to play each room. And next time, well, we'll be seeing which level I do. But see you then, bye!